Imagine this. You are 90 minutes into the biggest game of your life. Your whole country is holding its breath. Then a man in black raises his flag. And just like that, everything you dreamed of is gone. Not because you were beaten, but because one man decided so. The World Cup has given us magic, but it has also given us daylight robbery. Calls so wrong they changed history. Careers destroyed. Nations left in tears. Most were never fixed. Today we count down the 7 worst referee decisions ever. And trust me, number 1 will make your blood boil. Number 7, the phantom goal. We start with a goal that never was. England, 2010. They were facing Germany in the knockout round. Frank Lampard fires a shot from range. It smashes off the crossbar and bounces straight down. It lands a full yard behind the line. It was a goal. It was clearly a goal. Everyone in the stadium saw it. Everyone but the referee. No goal was given. The referee waved play on, as if nothing had happened. England could not believe it. They lost their heads, then lost their shape, and then they lost the game 4-1. But the story did not end on that scoreboard. But here is the domino. This call was so bad, so obvious, that FIFA could not hide from it. The whole world had seen the replay. Within a few years, goal line technology was born. Every big stadium changed. Every major game changed forever. So England lost that day. But the sport itself won. One terrible call fixed football for good. Now hold that thought, because our next entry did not fix anything. It only broke things. Number 6. The Battle of Nuremberg. The year is 2006. Portugal against the Netherlands. It should have been a classic. Instead, the referee pulled out 16 yellow cards and 4 red ones. That is still a World Cup record today. The game turned into a war. Players shoved each other. Elbows flew. Studs went in high. Tempers boiled over on both sides. The referee blew and blew, but he had completely lost control of the match. Nothing could calm the storm now. So what was the domino? 2 of the best players on the pitch were suspended for the very next game. Both teams lost their rhythm and their best men. And the referee, Valentin Ivanov, was quietly dropped from the tournament. He never officiated at that level again. One chaotic night. 2 teams weakened. One referee's big stage career is finished. But at least those players walked off the pitch angry. Our next man walked off in tears. And he was the greatest of them all. Number 5. Zidane's red card. The 2006 final. France against Italy. We are deep into extra time. Zinedine Zidane is on the pitch. The greatest player of his whole generation, playing the last match of his career. And then, out of nowhere, he snaps. A headbutt straight into the chest of Marco Materazzi. Red card. He is gone. Now? The card itself was correct. Zidane did headbutt him. But here's the controversy. The referee on the field did not actually see it happen. He only gave the red after speaking to officials who had watched it on a screen. Many said that broke the rules of the game back then. And the domino is heartbreaking. France lost the final on penalties. Zidane, an absolute legend, ended his career by walking straight past the trophy he could no longer touch. That lonely image, a genius walking past glory in total silence, still haunts football fans to this very day. And it never once stops hurting them deep inside. But a red card is one thing. What happens when a referee sees nothing at all? Keep watching. Number 4. The goal that was never offside. Now let's talk about the offside flag. The little flag that ruins big dreams. Time and time again, clean and perfect goals get chopped off by a wrong flag. A striker times his run just right. He stays onside. He scores a beauty. And then the flag goes up, and the goal simply dies. One famous case came in 2010. The USA against Slovenia. The Americans scored what looked like a clean winning goal, but it was ruled out for a foul that nobody could find. The referee never even explained his decision. To this day, No clear reason has ever been given, and the domino was real. The USA drew that match instead of winning it. That one dropped point shaped their entire group stage and their whole tournament. Think about that. No replay, no review, no second chance. A single wave of a flag, and a whole nation's path changed in seconds. Bad enough, right? But that was probably an honest mistake. Our next three were not so innocent. This is where it gets dark. Number 3. The penalty that never was. Now things get truly dark. Some penalties are given for absolutely nothing. A soft little touch. A clever dive. A player throwing himself down and rolling around. And the referee falls for it completely. He points to the spot, and a whole match tilts on a lie. The 2002 World Cup is the poster child. The host nation, South Korea, kept winning through decisions that stunned the entire world. Italy went home furious. Spain went home feeling robbed. Both football giants saw clear, legal goals ruled out. Both saw soft, strange fouls given against them at the worst moments. And the domino was massive. Two of the biggest teams on earth were knocked out shockingly early. Fans everywhere cried conspiracy. FIFA faced hard questions for years. And that referee's name became a warning passed around the sport. The trust fans had in the World Cup took a hit that day. Honestly, it never fully healed. And yet, even that was not the most famous cheat in World Cup history. That title belongs to number 2. You already know his name. Number 2. The Hand of God. You knew this one was coming. Argentina against England. A game already heavy with history between two proud nations. Diego Maradona jumps up for a high ball. He punches it into the net with his hand, and the referee, standing right there, gives it. It was cheating, plain and simple. There is no other word for it. Maradona himself later smiled and called it the hand of God, as if some higher power had helped him. But the domino changed history itself. Argentina won that match because of that goal. Then they won the entire World Cup. England went home completely broken. And the rivalry between these two nations turned white hot for decades. England players chased the referee across the grass, arms in the air, begging him to see the truth. He simply waved them all away and pointed to the center circle. One illegal handball. One shining trophy. One deep wound that is never truly closed. But here is the thing. Maradona's team still had to lift the trophy themselves. Our number 1 is worse. Because this time, the victims did nothing wrong at all, and they lost everything. Number 1. The call that broke a nation. And now, we reach number 1. The quarterfinal. Ghana against Uruguay. The whole of Africa was behind Ghana. No African team had ever reached a World Cup semifinal. They were seconds away from making history. The score was level. The last kick of extra time. Ghana sent the ball goalward. It was heading in for a certain goal. And then, Luis Suarez, standing on the line, reached up and punched it away with both hands. A clear handball. A red card was given, and a penalty too. This was justice, right? Ghana had a penalty to win it. But Asamoah Gyan stepped up and smashed it against the crossbar. The chance was gone in a flash. Gyan dropped to his knees, hands on his head, staring at the sky. A whole continent went silent in that moment. The game dragged to penalties, and there, with cruel timing, Uruguay held their nerve and won. The domino never stopped falling. Suarez was sent off, yet he had saved his team by cheating, and he celebrated wildly on the sideline. A golden generation of Ghanaian players went home empty-handed. A continent's dream died in a single second. And fans still bring it up in every argument about fairness. Years later, the pain is still fresh. One referee's whistle could only punish so much, and a nation has never fully let go. So, there they are. 7 moments where a whistle mattered more than the football. Where dreams died not on the pitch, but in one man's hands. Some were honest mistakes. Some smelled far worse. But everyone left a scar. That is the cruel beauty of this game. You can be the better team, do everything right, and still lose it all to one call you cannot control. Now I want to hear from you. Which one was the worst? Which robbery did I miss? Comment and argue. Hit subscribe. Next week, we uncover the darkest World Cup secret yet,